Bro, nobody probably ever believes me when I say I'm going to stream anymore because I always flake. Oops. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm aware. Today Opex? Today's Opex, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Trump just told me we're going to dump to. Yo, let's do it. I support that decision to dump 250 points during PM. Oh, your imagination, Trump? Good enough for me, man. What's this? You know when the NBA season starts? Oh, the 21st? Bet. That's not that long. Munchies, I'm thinking about becoming an ES trader. Wait, why am I in this? Oh, God, look at the pups. Ah, look at the pups. Oh, my gosh, they're so cute. Look at these puppies. Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Oh, man. They're so cute, but they just won't stay the hell out of the kitchen, so that's fun. So this draw, okay, so wait, hear me out. Hear me out. Plio's Palace. Let's see. Where's mine? Oxano. This dream scenario for me was longs out of the NWOG. And here we are. Longs out of the NWOG. You know. You know. We'd be playing both sides of the market though. Because why not? Price action is good enough to short or long, low key. So I will short or long. You're short. I'm apparently in a paper long, but let's just close that. So looking at ES, right? If we get this inverse here, we would have a sweep delivery from this BPR. Lots of equal lows below. Let's see. I would probably short this if we get it. Oh, wait. No SMT or anything. Wait. Yeah, no SMT, but so that inversed. Bro, get me in. Hello? What up, Dan Dan? Dude, I don't know how to do. Dude, trading ES is weird, man. Yeah, I'm done for the week. I committed last night to being done, and I don't want to mess it up and give in. I'm trying to be disciplined because I've been not that disciplined lately, so I'm trying to work on that. So, I guess the mechanical BE would be when we sweep these lows, but your BE, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm trading ES right now. I have a theory that I might be less at risk for emotional issues because of the volatility level on NQ, if that makes sense. Dude, I just might be a better trader with slower markets, man. Yeah, I'm not. That's fine. You know, the key to being a successful trader is figuring out what makes you trade the best. So I'm experimenting trading with a little bit slower. Like ES just moves a little slower. So I'm trying to see if it's like just easier to manage mentally and emotionally than NQ. Since they move the same, like the executing shouldn't be too different, you know? Yeah, probably a good BE. I would like to see us come back and take this low here. Oops. Here. But looks like NQ has this 1 minute here that we need, or this 30-second that's holding. So we have this big 30-second here. Once we inverse that, we should be chilling. So that would be a good BE right there. And hopefully ES wants to inverse this 1 minute as well and keep going, or this 30-second. But with the way PA has been today, I'm keeping an eye out for just a quick bounce for it to stop me out and then keep going down because that's just how it's been lately. Dude, yesterday I was in a long and got break even and was like, no! I was like, it's still going to pump. I know it. I don't know what to do. I just got back in. Did this inverse? I don't know if this actually inversed or not. No, so it didn't inverse. So this 30-second on ES didn't inverse, but it should, hopefully. So like the candle opened below, but it didn't close below. See that? It's not the same. So close below and open below is not the same thing. But the reasoning for taking this play, okay, and here's a P15 trigger on ES short, so hopefully that helps us out with our position. But the reason for taking this play, we have a liquidity sweep here, right? So we got the broom emoji. We got delivery from this 1 minute BPR. So template delivery M1, right? and then we have good targets below. So this is A plus, and also we came back into discount of this 1 minute range. So that would be the reasoning for the trade. And my TP is going to be here because it's a little bit more than a 2R for my original risk, and because this giant bullish gap down here, I don't know if we're going to bounce from that. So that's why I would get out there. If not, even like maybe even at this low to secure. But I'll try and hold to here. This is not looking very good, actually. Okay, so this is going to get beat, which is fine. I mean, that's why you go BE, right? Because now, if you were that far in profit and this comes back, you don't want to be in this and holding through drawdown now after being up. That's just stressful. Looks like this P15 on ES worked out pretty nicely. Except for the risk I decided would be 3-point stop and 10-point TP. So we can tape read this to see if that will work. Oh, I feel like I got a hash brown incoming. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. I knew it, Chad. Let's go. I heard footsteps. I knew what was coming, dude. So this 30-second just inverse here up. I'm just not even going to paper any of this right now. I'm just tape reading. I'll wait for something that actually is valid. Cheers. So this 30-second actually could have been valid because we did sweep this low and we tapped into the NWOG. So like we didn't sweep the swing low, but we did sweep this low. So holy. So that P15 would have worked. Yeah, Opex makes everything all rambunctious. Sheesh. Call me crazy, but I think this BPR right here holds. I don't think we close above this BPR today. In fact, I'm going to have a sell limit order right here. Got this 50% of this BPR. With a stop above the highs. Because honestly, when we have like all these, oops, shit. When we have all these highs above here, like if we're supposed to be as bullish as it seems, and we have all this liquidity above here still like this, right? Okay. We come down like this, hold, push up, hold, push up. But on this, when we pump up like this, with all this liquidity up here still, and then we get a retrace like this, a pullback of, just a cool 200 plus points. We rip straight back up, and then we barely wick above this previous high. And then we're retracing now. I don't know. Just a theory. Wait, let me get my limit back in. Wait. Bro, my limit order. Where was it? Bro, it's not. Okay. So, I mean, I could be completely wrong and just get wrecked. It's just this is why we paper trade. It's also hard because we're so bullish. Like, all this wicking down like this, but we can't go any further. And then we do this. So I could get wrecked. Came down. We can't even reach 50% of this. So, I mean, that's pretty bullish. I don't know why I'm in this, actually. I don't know. I just like this BPR for some reason. But so we can't get up into here. Oh, I'm probably cooked. like that's why I said way before I got in that this was basically purely experimental. Wait. Okay, paper trading. Bro, I just had a moment of panic because yesterday I was logged in to my fundeds on TradingView, so I just had a moment of panic. But I wouldn't be able to put the stop loss like this if it wasn't paper, so. Magic. Yes, that's even better. In fact, I take back all of the mechanical reasons I said, and I'm just going to go with magic. My reasons have nothing to do with the chart. It's all. It's all magic. I mean, when I look at the hourly, it got me wondering why the hell I'm in a short. Okay, but so we put in perfect equal highs here, and we're getting a P15 reaction down. So either I'm coping or I'm onto something. Either way, I'm bullish too. I'm bullish. Like as long as we're trading above the NWOG from this week, I'm gonna stay bullish. But price action is still good enough to where shorting might still work if you catch the right play. You just have to wait for good setups for shorts, honestly. Like longs, you could probably get away with like retrace entries at this point. But shorting is like it has to be A plus, or it's probably gonna get wrecked. Imaginary Trump is still on dumping. Okay, bet. If you're quick with your BE, you can be wrong a lot of times, to be honest. Yeah, true. Yeah, going BE is definitely like It's one of the most interesting things to deal with because it's going to be different per person. Like trying to give someone advice on how to go BE is like so difficult, I think. And I'm not going to put a take profit on the a take profit order because every time I do that, the market hits my stop loss instead. Scalping 25. Was that even the 50%, dude? Is that even where I wanted that? Oh, yeah, pretty much. Okay, so close. This does not look very good for my short. The way we keep wicking down and pushing back up. I hear an entry. Pause. Holy. I need a bigger loaf pan. You guys. Amy's out here trying to make a loaf of bread, but look, dude, this pan has been taken over. Bro, that's crazy. That loaf's gonna have such a funny shape to it. It's gonna be all skinny on the bottom and then round out. Order filled. Yeah. I mean, dude, higher time frame is mad bullish. Like to me, this short doesn't really actually make sense. But I'm just experimenting. Yeah, this is gonna get wrecked. So this 30-second down here was definitely the play. This one here. Just tapped into this very last little 30-second in the leg. This is where we fold our hands together and begin to pray that this gap holds. Oh no, we're wrecked. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm trying to be more consistent, bro, but like life scenarios and ADHD kind of got me in a funk lately. And so I'm trying to snap out of it, but it's all good. There is still hope. Indeed, there is still hope. I mean, that's why I put my stop up here above these highs, because unless we break those highs, that's the only point where I'm like for sure wrong. If that makes sense. You don't have a stop yet? Well, I'm going to drag my stop loss even closer just for your sake. Bro has imaginary Trump and imaginary stop loss. Oh, man. We're doomed. For real. So this last 30 second is about to get inversed. Oh, my. Now rebalance. Yeah, ES looks like it's ready to rip, dude. We're cooked. Well, how did everybody do this week? How's your mental after this week? Could have done way better. Relatable. I feel like that's something that we'll always constantly tell ourselves, though. If you're anything like me, I'm always going to find reasons that, like, I could have done better. I'm like, bro, I get out 10 points early and I'm like huffing and puffing about it because I'm like, man, I could have held. I could have got those 10 points. Like, just petty stuff. I feel like it'll be much more productive to find more reasons to, like, give myself credit than to be like, I could do more. It doesn't put my mindset in the right place. But I definitely get it because I'm like my worst critic, you know? But find positives too. Yeah, see, that's my thing is I always feel that, but I mean, if you secured a bag, then that's good. The way I usually try and see it is like if you're green on the day, you're better off than probably 80% of everyone else that traded today. Like there's always going to be more people that are red on the day than green. So if you end up being one of the people that are green, no matter how much it's by, you should be proud of that. Yeah, but trading's a day by day thing, man. You can't compare last week to this week. It has no bearing on each other. Every day is a new day. Name the song, dare you. So we just put in a SMT. ES swept out these highs, and NQ is not. Full port 30 seconds short. I don't think we're going to get it. I think this SMT doesn't last more than a few minutes. I'm trying to reverse psychology this short. Maybe if I just fill it with doubt, it'll work. Yeah. This is going to get wrecked. Wah. Oh my. No way we're that lucky, right? Don't even wait for the close. Yeah. Just get it now, dude. I feel so alive for the very first time. Bro, I'm going to get wrecked. I feel it. Taking 2 micros right now with a stop at the high. I don't know, man. This is going to probably get wrecked. No. No. Wait. Bro, if this comes back down, we just got definition of top ticked. No way, bro. So we just slapped into this 15-minute OB. Let me see. Let me find something else. I mean, we're still inside the 4 hour, but let me find something smaller to go off of. Bro, no way we just got top ticked like that. Are you kidding me? Bro, what? Dude, that's messed up, man. Okay, so and we got this 4-minute that is to the left that hasn't closed above yet until like, right now probably. Whew, man. Back down maybe? Watch this rebalance. Oh, FVG, FVG, FVG entry. All right, well, let's figure out the next DOL then. Probably this. If we want to keep going higher, then this is probably what we're reaching for. And we'll see how it happens there. Wait. Munchies, is this our short? Imagine still try to short. I think what I will do, though, is this. So I'm going to attempt to soup this high up in this fair value gap. Actually, I'm going to do it like this. We wait and see now. Dang, is this the short we took on ES when we first got on here? It is, huh? Dang, we got robbed on the BE, I just realized. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. So ES is putting in these perfect equal highs up here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a retrace now. If for some reason we want to inverse this 30-second, I might hop back in that. Let's see if we do. This probably just keeps going up, honestly. Higher time frame is just like really wants to come for this, probably. Oh wait. So we need to tap into this 30-minute first. Let's see. I see. Dude, I'm trying to find a way. I don't know. Could try this FU long. We swept this little low. We tapped into this fair value gap. We can try it. Invalid. But I'm going to take it anyway because I feel like the draw up to here is kind of obvious. Bro, profitable. I just want to take trades, bro, and I want to sit here do nothing. It's so boring. I'd rather get stopped out right here in front of everybody than just try nothing for 2 hours. You know, all 4 people. Bro, hit me with the skull emoji. I can't stop laughing. Dude. So I'll just do a stop below this inception gap down here. Senseless trading. Senseless trading here we are doing. Your short's getting cooked. Well, hopefully that's good news for my long. So the next swing high will be the last. Which one? This one? I feel like we're gonna get a giant B candle. Yep. Oh boy. Banger alert. So we just tapped into this 30-minute though, right? So let's see if we want to keep pushing or not. I think we do. I think we want at least this high right here. 25018. We want at least that. Bang. So there's that. Absolute W. Not sure anybody actually bothered taking that, but it made sense, dude. Honestly, the draw is very obvious. I don't know. Let's see if we want to come after this. No, we're not. Okay. I don't actually have a. I would love for this to be as high as we get for the rest of the day. Straight up. And now we just swept a ton of liquidity. Now we tapped into this 3-minute here, right? We'll see what happens. I think if we get this 30-second order block, which we're not going to, get this 30-second order block down. Man, if this turns around right here, that was a crazy exit. So at this point, I want to. It'd be cool if we could get a bearish FEG to get put in. That'd be nice. Oh no. Oh no, we ain't getting that. We're going to the. We're probably coming up to here. To infinity and beyond. All right. Honestly, I'm going to hop in here. With a stop right here. Such a such a bullish reaction out of hitting that gap, dude. It's not good. Hopefully we get this 30-second order block down. Let's look at the higher time frame. So we're definitely above premium, which is not bearish at all. Dude, what a reaction. Holy. So we come down, we tap into this gap right here and just start ripping back up. I guess I wouldn't really call 12 points ripping, but yeah. So we've yet to see a bearish FEG get put in and hold. Except for this 1 minute, I guess. So we put in this 1 minute gap here, and it seems to be holding for now. But so like my logic for getting in now is just kind of like, other than an inverse trigger confirmation, everything else is lined up to make the inverse setup if we were to get it A plus. So it's like I can get in now and have a smaller risk stop loss rather than wait for this whole thing to inverse and then my entry's down here and then risk coming back up. And but I'm probably gonna get stopped out anyway. Should not be shorting this, dude. Idiot. Like, bro, who puts a draw on liquidity line way up here and then enters short? Although I should have had my stop above the wick instead of where it was. I didn't think about that. But so I could have just long anywhere this whole time and lost money trying to short. Mad ting. Yeah. Honestly, I'm hopping back in this. Try and target this devil's mark. Dude, I feel like our puppy is out there going crazy. Chat, why do I keep shorting, dude? Like, we're about to inverse this 1 hour gap. He's fine, just lunchtime for Snoop. Lunchtime for Snoopy. Ugh. Yeah, see, I'm feeling like I should have had my stop above the wick instead of at the candle bodies. That was a mistake on my part. Is this another gap too? So the 30 minute closed way up here, but didn't inverse. So that's interesting. 1 hour is here. These candles are kind of dying out a little bit. There we go. So if we come down and inverse this 3 minute or this 4 minute or this 5 minute or all of them, I might have to drag my TP lower. So, and I know it seems kind of weird, but like honestly, this is like kind of how my mindset's been lately with trading. I'm getting to where I don't always want to wait for the inverse, dude. Two-minute short with double risk if we get it. Just keep in mind there's multiple time frames here. 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute, 5 minute. And then, you know. But I mean, I'm in short, so obviously I see your vision. I support this vision. Okay, So now here's our first decent fair value gap, decent bearish fair value gap, right? On the 30-second. Really want this to hold if the shorts are going to keep playing out. Wait, I'm going to go break even because I'll take another loss for this. I mean, it's just paper. I'll just move it here. So you see how we react out of this last gap here. Pretty bullish reaction, honestly. I guess we just tap this and send us right back into the 30-minute gap. So we'll just see now if we want to keep playing back and forth between gaps or if we want to actually start coming back for a retrace or if we want to just start taking out these highs. I feel like, honestly, we're going to have to engineer more buy side here. We swept a bunch of buy side, and I wouldn't be surprised if we do this. You know? Yeah. Like, this does not look like we want to come back down, honestly. But I'm just going to keep my stop here. If it gets hit, it doesn't matter. And stuff like this happens, man, and then my conviction to experiment is just gone. Hate fading my own bias. Oh, I hear a crier. Bro must have gotten fed lunch in his crate and now he wants out. Oh, I guess we called it. So was moving the stop loss back up a W decision or not? We will find out. SMT, 30-second short setup. 25. So it's about a 5-point gap. I think I would wait to see if we get this 30-second order block confirmation with the inverse, honestly. Because we're so bullish. I'd like to see us get an order block down too. Okay. So it's not the greatest order block, but kind of, yeah. So that could be a good sign for our short here. Poor little Snoop. Okay, pretty good reaction here. Now, hopefully these candles stay open. What are you targeting? 50%. That's not a good reaction. Hopefully this rebalances this back down. You don't want to see an FVG get put in after seeing that reaction to that. Fire. Okay. I want to see this start closing below, honestly. Yeah, W. That's like basically where my entry's at almost. Couple points better. Yours is. Okay, really good sign now. So let's see if we start closing below this 1 minute and this 2 minute and this 3 minute. Again, it's a gap on several time frames, so I mean, what an entry. I mean, hey, you secure some bag, bro. It's better than if this just turns around and comes back, you know? Let's look at this 30-second. Yeah, so if you're in a short, you do not want to see us close above this gap right here. 932.7. Oh, 935. Gotcha. Okay, I like this. Please don't rebalance. Come on. So the 3 minute, inversed, which is good. The 2 minute barely inversed. So now we're just waiting on the 4 minute and the 5 minute. Man, look at all these devil's marks down here. Bang, bang. That's got me wanting to move my. Yep. So does that mean it's a devil's mark on the hourly? It is. I like that. Now this 1 hour is holding very well. So I think we might be on to something here, chat. I think like I'll scale one. If we break these lows again, right? I'll scale one. But I'm not gonna scale one on this pullback. Did you mean to do that? You're not gonna come up here and say like dumb things, right? It'll be stream appropriate, yeah. Well, that answer right there has me hesitant. No, I'm playing. Let me put my headset on. Oh, this is gonna get wrecked, dude. Okay, so like I said, you don't want to see this 30-second inverse. Did that inverse? It did. I'm staying in. There you go. What up? You're muted. You're good. This one? Oh, you mean like? Oh, wait. You mean if we should stop out here? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah. On NQ it inversed, but I'm staying in. Yeah. I mean, that's a good decision. I mean, we just swept so much buy side, it wouldn't make any sense to come back for these highs after this small of a retrace, honestly. So, from a liquidity standpoint, this should go lower. No. Yeah, no. But yeah. So, looks like we got a 3-minute order block too. It's 4-minute. 4-minute barely inversed. 5-minute, we got another minute 30. 15-minute untapped down here. Little tiny 15-minute, I guess, here. It's pretty small, but bro. Dude, my dog is one sec. I just hear my puppy out here going ham, dude. All right, this 5-minute. I don't like. In my opinion, the 5-minute is not as good. Like you should already be in from higher, like we are. Because by the time you enter on this 5-minute, you're basically tapping into this 15-minute, and we could easily tap that and reverse. So it's like, it's mid. Yeah. Mm, that's valid. Bag secured. Mm. I mean, honestly, that's probably a good place to call it. Like, if you're red and you work your way back out and you're almost break even, I don't know if I'd risk trading more, especially today. Dude, this is P15 is just ripping. Yeah. Kind of just engineering buy side, you know? What up, Inferno? I'm working on it. I'm still hit and miss, but I'm trying to get back to it. Yeah. Yeah, I should have taken one down here. That was dumb. No. I am I took today off of fundeds and stuff. Let me see it. Okay, I really like this reaction actually. Bro. Let me see. Dude, bro, I feel you on that. And let me show you why. Let me show you the break even I took yesterday. Here. Dude, I got in here and was trying to target this. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Here and was trying to target this high. And it came like 4 points from hitting my TP of 80 points and retraced all 70 something points and break even me. And I got so heated, dude. I got so heated, bro. After I got break even, we just get this giant candle back up. And I was like, bro, you would. So naturally I re entered, but that's besides the point. The thing about my trade, I was targeting 15-minute equal lows and relative equal lows, so I was confident in the draw. But it just edges me. Yeah, that's literally what happened to me on this. Like, I was so confident in these highs hitting, and it got 2 points and then just came back. Let's see, what time was your play? Oh. So you shorted up here then. Trying to target these equal lows. Yeah. Our market is just not in the mood for that right now. Market is not in the mood to take lows, dude. We just want to keep wrecking highs. Chad, I think it's time that we all just start our weekend. What do you think? I feel like I'm charted out this week, bro. Next week, I'm so locked in, bro. I'm going to trade, copy trade every single day next week, dude. I'm freaking ready. Yeah, I know. Part of me wants to stay on, but I'm like, dude, I thought yesterday was Friday too. I was like telling my daughters to um pack their bags to stay the night, and they don't stay the night till Fridays. Amy's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, never mind. Let's see the 1 hour. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. Bounce, 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 bounce. Hear me out. When this 1 hour closes, I bet the next 1 hour candle comes after this wick up here. That'll be my end of the day prediction. That means my short's going to get wrecked. I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I'll see y'all next week. Bounce, bounce, bounce.